In this video, I tried beating arguably one of Terraria's hardest mods, and here's what happened. In case you aren't aware, Infernum is a mod that adds the Infernum Mode, which reworks every single Terraria boss and makes them much harder. But not only that, it also reworks every single Calamity boss. Calamity, by the way, is the biggest Terraria mod, which adds hundreds of new items and weapons and a ton of new bosses. So yeah, my goal in this video is to beat every single Terraria and Calamity boss, and that's gonna be insanely hard because it turns them from this to this. The classes I'm going to be going with are Melee for my main class and Mage as my subclass. As you can hopefully tell, I put a lot of time and effort into this video, so a like and a sub would be really appreciated. Because did you know, 99.99% of people who watch my videos aren't subscribed to me. I know, crazy, right? Factual evidence right there. To be honest, I really want to hit 100k so I can get that sweet check next to my name, because that makes my comments look a lot cooler. I've tried asking you guys nicely. I've tried reasoning with you. I've tried threatening you, but none of it seems to work. Which is why I'm only left with one option: begging. Please subscribe to me. Please, I want to hit 100k. Please. As you saw, this video is incredibly long. I usually tell you guys to grab a snack and a drink, but not this time. Get a whole meal. As a matter of fact, grab 2 meals because this video is long. So without further ado, let's get right into it. I spawned in, and the first thing I did was activate Infernum. Activating Infernum gave me these 2 bars called Rage and Adrenaline that fill up when you're fighting bosses and give you a huge damage increase when completely filled. I also had a starter bag in my inventory, which when opened gave me a weapon for each class and some other starter gear. It also gave me this new Infernum pet called the Blasted Top Hat, which apparently gives you advice when fighting bosses. And also this lore item called Awakening, which I'll put on the screen and you can pause and read it if you want. Then I chopped down some trees and made some insta houses. Then after being stuck in a hole with the slime, wait, was I stuck in a hole with the slime or was the slime stuck with me? I was stuck with the slime. I died and I tried going to the right, and there I encountered new Wolfram enemies, which dropped a material called Wolfram Scraps, which you can use to, wait, hold on. One of the enemies dropped me a Wolfram Helipack, which were technically wings, but they were so bad that I don't know if these even count as wings. Anyways, like I was saying, Wolfram Scraps are important because they can be used to make a bunch of cool weapons and items. Then after dying again, I found a cave, which I explored for a while until I found this cool chest. And next to it was a dart trap, which I so expertly disarmed. At home, I crafted an anvil, and using that, I made a mage weapon called Wolfram Prosthesis, which shot homing beams when you left clicked and sucked up mana from enemies when you right clicked. Then I started building up so that I could reach the Planetoid's Calamity ads, because they have some nice and sweet loot inside of them. The first Planetoid I found had a whole bunch of gold in it, and next to that was a big Planetoid which had a Draydon lab in it, and also some pretty cool loot. Afterwards, I headed home, and I made a mana crystal to increase my mana, and a couple more houses so that more NPCs may move in. I also made gold armor, which looked so sick with this texture pack. However, for now, I didn't have enough to make the complete armor set. So I once again headed to the sky to look for more Planetoids, and I found one with a bunch of iron in it. And shortly after, I ran into a harpy, and this was really bad because from my last playthroughs, I knew that once you meet one of them, it won't be too long before the sky becomes infested with them. Then I found a smaller Planetoid which had a life crystal inside of it. And I also killed this Wolfram enemy and got an accessory called Rover Drive, which spawned a shield around me that gave me 40 extra health and 10 defense. However, if you take enough damage, it does break and it takes 10 seconds to recharge. After that, I found another life crystal, and since I was starting to see more and more harpies, I decided to head back home. I then went mining again so I could maybe find some gold and finish my armor. And while mining, I found some Hermes boots and another gold chest, except this time, I made sure to disarm all the traps. Can't catch me lacking twice. I then realized that you can craft life crystals, so that's exactly what I did. I also made some more houses, then once again went mining. While mining, I found a third golden chest, and... okay, we're good. Then I mined a bit more. I found some life crystals and also a glowing mushroom biome, in which I found my fourth golden chest. Come on now, how stupid can I be? Anyways, at home, I made a sapphire hook and finished my gold armor. Then I went to the sky again to try and max out my health, but that was easier said than done. While in the sky, I also got the evil presence message, so I quickly made an insta bridge. This way I had some sort of fighting chance, and then after a while, the Eye of Cthulhu spawned, and in Infernum, all the bosses have this sick intro, so that's super cool. Anyways, the Eye was very different, since it now spawned a lot more minions, and also shot these little blood balls when it dashed. Oh my god, there's a lot of minions. The minions in this fight were so annoying, and I sucked at dodging them, so I lost. Who would have thought? Anyways, I did get this cool achievement, and I found out that Infernum adds its own achievements, so I might try and do all of these, or I might not. I don't know. Then after a lot of pain, help! Help me! I was able to max out my health, and I also crafted a ruby staff and increased my mana a bit. Then I decided to fight the desert scourge. I headed to the desert so I could get the materials needed to craft the spawner for the scourge, specifically storm lion mandibles, which are dropped by a new enemy called storm lion. While down there, I also got a bunch of desert fossils, a summon weapon called the Stormjaw Staff, which spawned a cute insect. Never thought I'd say that. And I also found a magic conch. Then once I had enough materials, I headed home. And using the magic conch, I was able to get to the Sulphurous Sea, which had gotten reworked and looked absolutely beautiful. But while I was taking in the beauty, I ended up dying to some stinky ass steam. While I was looking for the jungle, I found the snow biome, and in the snow biome was this shack that, I don't know, I just found so cool. Once I found the jungle, I started farming for materials, so I could craft a melee weapon called the Yetivio Bloom. When I was heading back to the jungle, I also found this new tree, and at the bottom of the tree, I found a hive, which I didn't realize at the time, but it was huge. Then after farming for a bit longer, I headed home and crafted the Yetivio Bloom, which was a flail that poisoned enemies. But when you right-clicked, it turned into a spear, and I needed this weapon because it's really good against the first boss. Then I used all of my desert fossils and silt at the extractinator, so I could set up the magic storage system. And after a while, I was eventually able to get a diamond and make the magic storage system, which allowed me to store everything in one space. I then crafted the spawner for the boss and headed to the desert, where I quickly set up an arena. And once I was ready, I spawned the Desert Scourge. Bro, why is it flying? The Scourge was very different and super aggressive, since it would fly at you now and shoot a lot of projectiles. It also shot small tornadoes when it hit the ground. Before the next attempt, I added some hard lanterns to my arena, and I also decided to make a sandstorm in a bottle, since the wing's acceleration was kind of slow. However, to craft that, I needed desert feathers, which are dropped by vultures, and after a while of farming, I eventually got enough and crafted the sandstorm in a bottle and tried attempt 2. I hit already? Come on, bro. All of the bosses in Calamity drop a lore item, and since all of the lore items got rewritten, I'll put them up on the screen and you can pause and read them if you want. One thing I realized during this fight was that adrenaline fills up a lot slower. The way adrenaline fills up is if you don't get hit, and it gives you a 200% damage increase. It normally takes about 30 seconds to get filled up. However, in Infernum, it takes around a minute. So during this playthrough, I can probably count on my fingers the amount of times I got adrenaline. The Scourge dropped me the sick new Infernal Relic, which was just gorgeous. And also a new material called Pearl Shards, which could be used to make another material called Sea Remains. And that could be used to make a lot of new stuff. However, at this point, I paused my footage and I forgot to unpause it. But pretty much all I did was make a bunch of Sea Remains and use those to make a new armor set called the Victide armor set, and also this new melee weapon called the Urchin Mace, which charged up and shot a whirlpool. Then I went to the desert again so I could look for the Sunken Sea, which is usually at the bottom of the desert. And oh my god, did it look beautiful. I knew that the recent Calamity update was the biomes update, but still, I wasn't expecting this. I got a bunch of prism shards, which was what I was there for in the first place. However, while down there, I also decided to fight the giant clam, which is a mini boss that spawns in the Sunken Sea. I made a small arena, then I crafted a sparkling mollusk can and used it to spawn the giant clam, who was super strong. Well, you might have heard that I never back out of a challenge. I don't know who told you that, but they lied because I very quickly gave up. At home, I made a Seashine sword, which was pretty much just an upgraded enchanted sword. Then I fought the Desert Scourge again and melted it with my Urchin Mace. Afterwards, I made my way to the dungeon. In the dungeon, I got some books so I could make a bookshelf so I could make a magic weapon called Coral Spout, which was like a shotgun sniper mix since you can charge it and shoot a coral spike that does a lot of damage like a sniper, or you can not charge it and it shoots out a bunch of corals like a shotgun. Then I made the slime crown and tried an attempt at King Slime, who was pretty much the same for now except a lot larger. Wait, is it stuck? Can I lock it here? I can. That is until I got him down to 75% and its gem came out and started shooting beams at me. I tried taking it out, but it was super hard to hit it, so I just decided to ignore it. Then at 30%, a ninja came out and started shooting shurikens at me. Bro, the ninja! I'm being tag teamed. However, despite all that, I was able to beat King Slime first try. Then as I was checking out and sorting the drops from King Slime, I had the eye spawn. And that really surprised me because I had no clue when I had gotten the status message. Well, I know now that it was during the King Slime fight, but since I was so focused on the fight, I hadn't realized that. Anyways, I was doing pretty good against the eye since I had already done an attempt. That is until I got it down to 80% and it transformed and started dashing at me in a whole new way, since it would now circle me and then dash at me. And it also did chains of dashes. Then at one point, it started shooting out teeth, which would stick onto the ground and you'd have to make sure not to touch them. But this was all fairly easy to get used to. Then around 30%, it started mixing the attacks from the first phase and the second phase. Is it shooting minions from its mouth? What the hell? And I'm not gonna lie, the last couple of attacks had me clenched up since it was a ruthless onslaught of attacks. However, I was able to take it down first try cause I'm just coded like that. After beating the eye, I got the status message that the acid rain event was happening at the Sulphurous Sea, so I headed there to complete it and to see if I can get anything important. What did I die to? But I really didn't get anything too important. I did try and explore the bottom of the Sulphurous Sea, which looked a lot more beautiful now, but I didn't have a Gil's potion, so... Then at this point, I suddenly had a spark to build. However, that only lasted for a short while because I quickly got very bored. Then I made a Deca Pudita Sprout, the spawner for the next boss, and I created an Instavator, which creates a complete elevator. Using that, I headed to the mushroom biome in order to fight the next boss. I quickly expanded the place a bit and then set up an arena and spawned in Krabylon. And let me tell you right now, I love this fight. At the beginning, Krabylon mainly attacked by trying to crush the player, while also creating these dust clouds every time it jumped. Then it also started shooting mushrooms at me, and also created these mushroom walls to restrict the player, and when combined, this was actually kind of hard. Okay, I just got lucky there. However, the real challenge in this fight came when I got Krabylon down to 45% health, and it kind of detached its arms and had a whole new moveset for a short period of time. Why is it just standing there? Then after trying another attempt, I beat the Scourge again so I could craft a magic weapon called the Aquamarine Staff. And I also maxed out my mana. Then I bought some Goblin Scout spawners from the Deviant in order to make the Goblin Battle Standard and fight the Goblin army. So this way I could get the Goblin Tinkerer. Then I went to the jungle to look for the Tinkerer and find an Anklet of the Wind and Feral Claws. I was able to find the Tinkerer and the Anklet, however I wasn't able to find the Feral Claws. But that wasn't a problem since in Calamity you can just craft them. I also upgraded my shoes into Frostbark boots and turned my Sandstorm in a bottle into a Sandstorm in a balloon. Then after farming for money for a short while and reforging all my equipment, I tried attempt 3 and it was going pretty well since my mind and my body were synchronized at this point. As long as I keep my distance, I should be fine. I'm in a bad spot here, but I do have max health. Ooh, okay. The only really important thing Krabylon dropped me was this magic weapon called the Hyphae Rod that summoned little fungi around me that kind of homed into enemies. And also this accessory called Fungal Clump, and it spawned a fungal clump that latched onto enemies and stole life from them. Then I went to the Crimson to fight the Brain, where I found these cool dinosaur remains. Damn, this is sick. Which I unfortunately had to destroy so I could make space for an arena. But in the middle of the structure, I did find a crimson chest, which had a crimson key inside of it and also a crimson effigy, which when placed down, decreased the player's health by 10%, but also increased their damage by 15% and defense by 10, which is a pretty fair trade-off. Then I expanded the place a bit and set up a cozy arena and spawned in the Brain. The Brain starts off in its second phase and shoots out Ichor at you while also teleporting. Stay away. Until you get it down to 30% and it starts shooting out lightning at you. I'm not gonna lie, this really caught me off guard because from the Brain, I was expecting something like blood spikes or something, not lightning. Then after another new attack, the Brain turned stationary and stayed in the same spot, which easily allowed me to take it down. Then right after, I headed back to the Crimson to fight the next boss. In order to spawn the next boss, you need to find a thing called the Perforator Cyst and kill it, which causes the Perforators to spawn. The fight starts off with just the Hive attacking you and shooting Ichor at you in different ways, until you get it down to 70% and it releases the first Perforator and the Hive becomes invulnerable and constantly dashes at you, until you take out the Worm, which I was able to do fairly easily. Then at 50%, it releases the next Perforator and once again becomes invulnerable, except this time it shoots out Ichor spikes at you. Okay, now I might lose. This is kind of hard. And since this perforator has segments, I was able to take it out easily with my Urchin Mace.
Nah, we're back.
Then at 25%, it let out the last perforator, which was huge.
Okay, now I'm definitely losing.
And in my small arena, I didn't really stand a chance. So I decided to make some upgrades. I crafted a melee weapon called the Caustic Edge and also Crimson armor, which looked amazing in the texture pack. But when I wore it, it was just normal, so that was immensely disappointing. Anyways, the Caustic Edge was a true melee weapon that poisoned enemies on hit, and it wasn't the best, but this does turn into one of my favorite weapons in the future. Then I crafted a double obsidian bridge and headed to hell to use it. Because I needed to farm demons to get a melee weapon called the Blade Crest Oath Sword, and also get a bunch of Hellstone. The Blade Crest Oath Sword was really good against the perforators, since it shot these homing sickles that inflicted the on fire debuff. I also went to the Underworld Radon lab to grab the Murasama. However, I guess a minion of mine killed a voodoo demon. Fortunately, I was able to grab the Murasama before I met my doom, which thanks to the weapons out mod I was able to see, and oh my god, did it look cool. Then using the Hellstone, I made a mage weapon called the Hellwing Staff and also Hellstone armor. The Hellwing Staff spawned flaming bats at the cursor. Then I set up an arena on the surface of the Crimson and tried more attempts at the perforator.
One down, let's go. Easy, easy. Two down.
Woo! Since I was kind of having trouble seeing the projectiles clearly, I bought some greater danger sense potions from one of the alchemist NPCs and waited for night before the next attempt. In which I was able to take down the last perforator, which caused the hive to go batshit and started a desperation phase.
Is it over? Damn, that was fun.
I do have to say though, so far the bosses have been really hard, but they've also been so fun. At this point, I was seriously enjoying this mod. Anyways, the perforators dropped this accessory called the Bloody Worm Tooth, which gave me 7% increased melee damage and speed. I also crafted these two weapons, but I didn't like them, so no point in talking about them. Then I went looking for a new ore called Airy Light, but I didn't see any. So I looked at the status message and it said, the sky is glittering with cyan light, which was different from my previous playthroughs, because that used to say, the ground is glittering with light. So I headed to the sky to see if I can find it. And yeah, it turned out that Airy Light now spawns in the Sky Islands. So I got a bunch of it. And using the Airy Light, I made a bunch of weapons and Skyline wings, which were pretty good for starter wings. I also made Airy Light armor, but that was worse than my Hellstone armor, so I de-equipped it. The Windblade is a melee weapon that shoots like a wind vortex that sucks up enemies. The Trade Wind was a magic weapon that just shot feathers, and the Aestheticus was a classless weapon that shot a bolt which slowed enemies down. And the Broken Biome Blade was super sick, since by holding right click you can attune a biome to the blade, and it functions differently depending on the biome. For example, the forest variant is just a simple projectile, the desert variant makes you bounce, and the Crimson variant propels you. I then went to the Sunken Sea to look for the Draydon lab, and there I ran into the giant clam again, and I remembered that I never beat it, so I decided to put it down. That was easier said than done. But then at one point, I ended up stun locking the clam. Easy.
What can I say? I'm just skilled like that.
Then I found the Draydon lab and grabbed the schematic from the chest, which allowed me to craft a couple of new special Draydon themed items. I quickly set up a small sweatshop and crafted a melee weapon called Gauss Dagger and a mage weapon called Pulse Pistol. The Gauss Dagger was a true melee weapon which created like a small electric charge when it hit enemies. And as you saw before, I'm not really a huge fan of true melee, so I didn't really use this. But the Pulse Pistol shot a beam that arced between enemies, and it was really useful for crowd control. Then I went to the dungeon to fight Skeletron, and while there I also found a meteorite. Then I talked to the old man and spawned in Skeletron. Bro, what is that? And Skeletron was a pretty projectile heavy boss, in which you have to learn the patterns to beat it.
Damn, attack after attack. Ugh, god damn. Bro, can I breathe? Oh, come on!
So after dying, I bought a blood tier from the mutant NPC and started the blood moon, so I could get the NITRO. I didn't get it, but I did get a material called blood orb from the enemies, and using that I was able to craft it. Then while I waited for night, I headed to the tree with the hive in it to set up an arena to fight Queen Bee later on. And while I was expanding it, I found out that the hive was a lot bigger than I initially thought. Then as I was expanding it a bit more, I was struggling with bees attacking me, which led to this happening.
Huh? Wait. Did I break it? Or maybe it's natural? Bro, I can't.
I tried setting up an arena midway into the fight, but I didn't have enough time. By the time I finished prepping the arena, it was already night, so I headed to the dungeon to fight Skeletron again. I potioned up and tried attempt 2.
Okay, not a good time for this attack. My ult! Nah, I know how this attack works now, bro. Damn.
Then I went to explore the dungeon for a while to look for a shadow key, so that I could open the chests in the abyss. Little did I know that you no longer need them anymore. But after a really long time down there, I wasn't able to find one. After dying, I went and talked to the Deviant, and I bought a bunch of dungeon slime spawners so that I can get a lot of golden keys. And literally from my first golden chest, I found a shadow key. So I headed to the Abyss, which is a biome that's below the Sulphurous Sea. And there I found the abyssal chests, which had some nice loot inside of them. There's also a bunch of new enemies down there, which as long as you don't attack or get close to, are passive. Then after exploring for a while and getting some new weapons from the chests, I headed home. The Black Anurian was a magic weapon that shot bubbles that flew up, and also these little homing planktons. And the Ball of Fuju was a flail that shot homing spikes when you attacked. Then with these weapons, I believed I was ready to take on the Queen Bee. During its first phase, the Queen Bee just mainly shot stingers in different ways, and occasionally dashed.
We got this. Easy, bro. Easy. Okay, not so easy, but we still got this.
Then around 40%, it had a weird attack where bees would come at you from both sides.
Man, I can't see the bees!
So yeah, I beat it on my first attempt.
That last attempt didn't count because it's my video and I make the rules.
At this point, I also remembered to talk to the clothier to get an accessory from him called Counter Scarf, which gave you 10% increased true melee damage and gave you a dash, which allowed you to dodge, so that was super useful. Then right after, I headed to the snow biome to set up an arena to fight Deerclops. After I got the materials to craft the spawner, I spawned him in, and this fight was so unique and fun. The attacks during the beginning were pretty simple and easy to predict.
Okay, just the spikes, snowball, just move around, I guess. Yeah, this shit's pretty easy right now.
Then when I got him down to 65% health, a new phase started where it created a circle to restrict the player. And in the circle, it started spawning hands to attack the player and also occasionally shot lasers.
Okay, my health's kind of low, so I really gotta be careful. Okay, I think we got it. What? The hands, bro. The hands. Okay. Oh, it's okay. No. What the hell? Is it over?
You're going to Brazil!
Deerclops doesn't drop a lore item, so let's move on. For the next boss, you usually need a long arena, at least in a normal playthrough. So just in case, I made a really long arena. Then I crafted the overloaded sludge and spawned in the next boss called the Slime Gods. And I swear to God, these bosses are so fun. The Slime Gods are a trio of 3 enemies. An Ebonian slime, a Crimulant slime, and the core. The fight started off with just a Crimulant slime, until I got it down to 50%, and the Ebonian slime joined, and their attacks became very synchronized.
Yo, this is fun as hell.
I was doing really good, and I was able to take down the Crimulant slime, and just had the Ebonian slime and the core left. However, for some reason, the Slime Gods just despawned. What happened? So, another try, I guess. I was once again able to take down the Crimulant slime, and when I did, the Ebonian slime became enraged. But my Black Anurian melted it. And that just left the core, who had its own desperation phase.
Bro. Okay, that's not fair. Damn, bro, what the hell?
And I got really close to dying, but I was able to barely take it down.
Get shit on, kids, get shit on.
The Slime Gods dropped me a material called Purified Gel, which is used to make the last upgrades before the wall. I first made a crafting station called the Static Refiner, which is used to make the upgrades. And using that, I made Static Gel armor, and a melee weapon called the Fractured Arc, which was technically a true melee weapon, but it had a cool feature. By right-clicking an enemy, you can parry, which briefly makes you invincible and empowers your sword for 10 swings. And by using that, I beat the Slime Gods again. To get more purified gels, so I could craft a melee weapon called the Geltic Blade, which shot a wave of gel that pierced and went through blocks. I also got this magic weapon called the Eldritch Tomb that creates a bunch of aggressive tentacles. Then I went to the Crimson to get a Crimson Rod to craft a weapon. And in the process fought the Brain again, and I'm not gonna lie, that's actually so embarrassing. Then once I got one, I crafted the Carnage Ray, which shot a particle beam that dealt more damage to enemies the further away they are. Then I decided to head to the Brimstone Crags biome, a new biome that Calamity adds. And I need to break character at this point. I messed up bad. You remember the obsidian bridge from earlier? It had completely flattened the biome, or so I thought, because at one point this happened. And there I had a debuff called Creative Shock, which didn't allow me to build or break anything. And then I remembered that Infernum adds its own new biome. I created another world to test something, and yeah, at the end of the world, there was a new biome called the Profaned Gardens, where you fight a boss towards the end of the mod. and also a temple in which you also fight another boss. I tried breaking it to see if I can, I don't know, do something, but I couldn't even break it. Well, you see, I started recording this video as soon as Calamity released its biomes update, and that was before Infernum released a patch that makes it so that the two mods work together, and that's what caused the ghost of the biome to be created. And at this point, I couldn't really do anything about it, so I decided to leave it to future me, and I did figure something out eventually. Anyways, now back to the video. In Hell, before I fought the wall, I spent a while farming enemies to get a sword called the Old Lord's Claymore. The Old Lord's Claymore was a true melee weapon with a cool gimmick. By holding right click, you could charge the sword, and when you release it, you did a sick roll that burned the enemy. Then I went to Hell again and threw the voodoo doll in the lava, and threw the voodoo doll in the lava. The wall, as you can see, now had 4 eyes, who all alternated and shot lasers.
Ah, my damage isn't that good. Should I go in up close? I think I should. What? Did it detach? Oh shit, it's shooting lasers.
And in order to damage the wall's main body, you have to take out the eyes first, which was pretty easy as soon as I got adrenaline. When I did that, the eyes started circling me and shooting at me, but at this point, it was just a game of endurance. And since I'm just built different, I was able to withstand all of its attacks and take out the wall.
Let's go, easy peasy lemon squeezy. You should kill me because I don't know why I just said that, bro. That was so cringe, bro. Holy god, holy moly, bro.
Woo! Finally made it to hard mode, baby. Let's go. Halfway through the video already. Oh, never mind, still a lot to cover. But after this, we absolutely ripped through hard mode, and you'll see why. Also, I think it's important to mention that Infernum got an update after I was done recording this, which is why a lot of the bosses are kind of out of date. If you would like me to do another playthrough of Infernum with the newest version, get this video to 15,000 likes, and I'll do another playthrough. I know the number is high, but that's because it takes a lot of time to make one of these videos, so I need to know that you guys will actually watch it. Anyways, after beating the wall, I got a new status message and heard this.
What?
The message meant that there was a new biome in the world, which to be honest I completely forgot about. So we won't be exploring it until a lot later. Putting that aside, the wall dropped me a demon heart, which gave me an extra accessory slot, and also the breaker blade, which wasn't anything special, but yo, I felt so powerful just by equipping it. Then I bought the wall's treasure bag, because I didn't feel like fighting it again, so I could get the melee emblem for that sweet 15% increased damage. After that, I decided to get a hard mode melee weapon real quick before I went mining. I was able to get the materials required for it pretty easily because of my quality of life mods, and was very easily able to upgrade my caustic edge from earlier into the true caustic edge, which shot a projectile that poisoned enemies and also bounced off of walls. Then I went mining. You see, in Calamity, the progression is different. You start off with Cobalt and Palladium, and you don't need to take out the altars for other hard mode ores to spawn. Instead, you have to beat the mechanical bosses. Each one causes a new ore to spawn. While mining, I was also able to find the spawner for the Queen Slime at some point. I don't know when though, I'm too lazy to scrub through the footage again. Then once I had enough Palladium, I made Palladium armor, and then started farming enemies to get Souls of Light. After that, I decided to get this weapon called the Celestial Claymore, which was dropped by Mimics. So I bought a bunch of Mimic spawners from the Deviant and started farming Mimics. Little did I know, it's only dropped by Biomimics. So once I realized that, I made a Power Glove, which gave me some nice melee stats, and headed to the underground Crimson to find a Crimson Mimic. And after a while, I eventually found one, but... life draining field. Then after a lot of farming, I made pixie wings, hair spark boots, and a golden gun, which was a classless weapon that inflicted the Ichor debuff on enemies. I also created the graveyard biome, which allowed me to convert my bloody wormtooth into the rotten brain, which is dropped by a corruption exclusive boss that we can't fight in this world. Anyways, I combined it with the brain of confusion to turn it into the amalgamated brain, and it gave me the brain of confusion's dodge and confusion buff, while also increasing my damage by 10%. Then I went to the Crimson to farm enemies for a while. And I also went to the Brimstone Crag biome because enemies down there were dropping a new material called Essence of Havoc, which was one of 3 new essences enemies drop in hard mode. Using the collected materials, I crafted a weapon called Rock's Caliber, which despite looking cool as hell, was utter garbage, at least for me. It shot these rock projectiles, but only shot them up top. But when you right clicked, you dove to the ground and bounced. Which once again was, in my opinion, cool but not practical. Then I once again headed back to the Crimson to look for a Crimson Mimic, and after a while I found one.
Let's go, my rage is full. Easy, bro, easy.
And this time I kept my distance.
What the hell? Okay, so I just gotta get out of the...
And actually tried to learn its attacks. And I was eventually able to beat it. Even though I didn't get the Celestial Claymore, since I had now beaten it once, I was now able to buy its spawner from the Deviant and was easily able to farm it until I eventually got the Celestial Claymore. Which was a melee weapon that spawned exploding stars that sort of followed the player's movement. And at first, I didn't think too much of it, but trust me, this weapon, bro, this weapon. Then I headed to the Hello to fight Queen Slime.
Oh shit. Oh, okay.
In the first phase, her attacks were a lot like the slime gods from earlier and very easy to deal with, until her crown came off and started dashing at me. At 50%, a new phase started. She started flying and her attacks became super projectile heavy.
Bro, why are my dashes not working? Why are my dashes, bro? Why, boy, what the hell?
I ended up dying to her, but believe it or not, it wasn't a skill issue. It was because I had turned on the double tap override Calamity ads, and that was glitching a lot, constantly causing me to dash in the wrong direction. And then on the next attempt, this happened.
See, now I can move correctly. Was messing up earlier. Okay, hope. Bro, damn, dude. Look at the bro, dude, the timing on my weapon. So good. Easy, bro. My dashes are working easy, bro. What the? Damn, bro, that was quick as hell. What the hell?
Yeah, so I absolutely melted her. After beating Queen Slime, I headed to the underground ice biome to farm enemies for a while, so I could get enough essences of Helium to craft the Cryo Key. I headed to the snow biome and used the Cryo Key to spawn the next boss called Cryogen. Cryogen was a super projectile heavy boss, and its attacks mainly consisted of shooting icicles at the player in different ways.
Bro, another like projectile heavy dash required boss. Why? Okay, now they're chasing me and I'm dying.
Until you got it down low enough and it started dashing at you.
Oh god damn it, I got hit. Oh, I'm dead. Is that? Nah, we got this. Let's go.
While also leaving behind these ice daggers that would lock onto you and then shoot out at you. Since I was struggling with Cryogen, I decided to craft the Frigid Flashbolt, a magic weapon that shoots a ball which inflicts both Frostburn and Hellfire debuffs on enemies, and I thought that it would do really good against Cryogen. And at this point, it was just a skill issue that I had to overcome.
How? And this attempt's kind of shit so far. Okay, I don't know, make good. I think I got it. Okay, last phase, last attack. I'm pretty sure last phase. I don't know.
and eventually I was able to overcome my crippling lack of skill to beat Cryogen. Beating Cryogen caused a new ore to spawn into the world, which unfortunately you can't mine yet. And it also released the Archmage NPC, who shot me an Icicle Trident, which was a magic weapon that shot piercing icicles. Cryogen also dropped me these new wings that dropped icicles when I flew. And after opening another bag, I got the Frost Flare, which was an accessory that makes all your attacks inflict the Frostbite debuff, increases your damage by 10% when above 75% health, and when below 25% health, gives you a lot of defense and movement speed. Then I crafted the Mechanical Eye and started attempts at the twins. The twins are really different in Infernum, since both of them now have long range and short range attacks instead of being limited to just one, which in this fight is really hard, but also so fun.
Oh shit, oh damn bro, the fucking coordination.
When I got one of the twins down to 70% health, it transformed, and I realized that I couldn't damage it further until I also got the other one down to 50%, which made this fight even more challenging, since every time a new phase starts, you can't progress further until the other one is also on that phase. But for some good news, the Celestial Claymore in this fight was amazing when timed correctly. Then at one point, when I got them low enough, Spasmatism started glowing and its attacks became a lot more insane for a short period of time.
Holy shit bro, it's got a barrier on it bro, I can't damage it. Okay, I think it's gone. I think Red Knighter's done bro, let's go.
Then I was eventually able to take down Redenizer, which caused Spasmatism to start a desperation phase.
Okay, it just regenerated, bro. Okay, yeah, my health. Yeah, it's over. Damn, what? Where did that come from?
Attempt 2, I was once again able to take down Retinizer, but since morning started, the fight ended. All I gotta say is, that sounds like an excuse to me. Bro saw that I was built different and skedaddled away crying. Then while I waited for night, I started farming enemies to craft the spawner for the Aquatic Scourge. While doing so, I didn't realize, but I killed an entity called ? Which caused a boss called Anahita to spawn. But since this is a boss that you fight much later on, I didn't really stand a chance. Is what you thought I would say? Nah, your boy awakened and absolutely shredded. Anyways, I crafted the seafood, which was the spawner for the Aquatic Scourge, and headed to the Sulphurous Sea to set up an arena. And once I was done, it was night, so I headed home to fight the twins again.
Easy. I think this is a temp. Retinizer's down. Just Spasmatism left. Yep. I think I got it. Let's just zoom out a bit. So, I can kind of see, might be cheating, but who cares? I'm on max health. Let's just keep it that way. What the hell is that thing that's small, like, chasing me? Okay, 8% got hit. It's okay, though. Yeah, it's easy. Yeah, I don't know. Even if I'd stand still, I think I'll beat it. Actually, you know what? Probably not. Okay, then never mind.
Not gonna lie, the twins went from being one of the most boring to one of my favorites. Beating the twins caused Mithril and Orichalcum to spawn into the world, and this was important because I now had access to the hard mode anvil, and that allowed me to upgrade my equipment a lot more. I first set up a Draydon station so I could decrypt schematics. Because in Calamity, you find schematics in different Draydon labs spread across the world, and decrypting them gives you access to a bunch of new recipes for special Draydon themed weapons. I first upgraded my armor into Orichalcum armor, then turned my counter scarf into the evasion scarf, which increased my melee damage and gave me a dash. Then I made a true melee weapon called a Hydraulic Volt Crasher, but not gonna lie, it wasn't that good. Then I crafted some Onyx seeking mechanisms to look for cavern themed Draydon labs so I could get suspicious scrap, which is a material necessary for crafting a magic weapon called the SHPC, which is broken. But I was only able to find one since the lab seeking mechanism pointed to the same lab for some reason. I also went through the underground astral biome, which looked sick as hell. Afterwards, I headed to the Sulphurous Sea to fight the Aquatic Scourge.
Guys, get it? Spider-Man meme, get it? I'm with the times. I'm relatable. I'm losing my sanity. Okay. I guess pretty good. Going pretty good. Can I pierce? Oh, it does pierce.
And once again, the Celestial Claymore was amazing, and I was able to make light work of this boss. Beating the Scourge caused the Tier 2 Acid Rain event to start, in which a new mini-boss spawns called Cragmaw Mire. But it didn't spawn, so I just decided to get ready to fight the next boss. I made the Mechanical Worm and spawned the Destroyer.
God damn. Bro, what are these curves? What the hell? Oh my god, the turns. God, oh shit.
Which was amazing in Infernum, since its attacks were so fun to dodge, because the Destroyer would dash at you as soon as this thunder sound played. And on my first attempt, this was pretty hard to deal with. But on my second, I now knew what to expect and was able to dodge its attacks a lot easier.
Okay, I'm getting that rhythm now. Let's go. Ooh.
Then after a while, it started using some new attacks like shooting lasers in a coordinated manner, encircling you and releasing drones, leaving behind homing cursed flames while flying.
No, not this attack again. I don't like this attack. Okay, this is really fun.
And when I got it down to 20%, it started its desperation phase. But since I was max health when the phase started, it was pretty easy to deal with.
Oh, what is that, bro? Oh, okay, that was easy. We got it. Ooh. Well, that swerve. Okay, oh, bro. Okay, I'm dead. Okay. Now we got it. 4%, 3%, 2%, 1%. Bro, let's go, bro. Every day I wake up and pray to God.
Now that I had been the second mech boss, my world now had adamantite and titanium. I went and got a bunch of it. Then I also went to the Brimstone Crag biome to get some Infernal Suavite, which I needed to spawn the next boss. And combining that with Hellstone, I was able to craft Unholy Cores. And using those, I made this weapon called the Brimstone Sword, which was a true melee weapon. But when you right-clicked, you could throw the sword, so that made it super cool. Afterwards, I went to the Ice biome to get Cryonic Ore, since I could now mine them using my Adamantite pickaxe. While doing so, I also found an iced radon lab. Then once I had enough, I headed home and used the cryonic bars to make myself Daedalus armor, starlight wings, and an ornate shield, which gave me a long dash and extra life. I also made some weapons, but they're pretty irrelevant since the only one I really used was the dark light greatsword. Then I made the charred idol and headed to the Brimstone Crag to fight the Brimstone Elemental. The Brimstone Elemental started the fight off by shooting projectiles at me and teleporting. Then after that, she trapped me in this circle and created these exploding flame embers, which, not gonna lie, were super satisfying to dodge.
Oh shit, whoa, okay.
Then at 65%, she cocooned herself and started shooting a lot of embers at me.
This is honestly so satisfying to dodge. Oh bro, I already love this fight.
At 50%, a new phase started and her attacks became a lot more aggressive. And she also started shooting lasers at me.
We got it. This is easy. Okay, never mind. I just got hit 3 times. Oh, wow.
And yeah, I was doing really good against this boss, and I actually beat it on my first attempt. After that, I ran out of potions, and I went to this new alchemist NPC who sells these combination potions, which give you the buffs of a lot of the other potions in just one potion. You might be wondering why this is important. Well, you see, one of the potion effects it's supposed to give you is life force, which increases your life by 20%. But for some reason, it didn't work with the combination potions, and that severely nerfed me, but I didn't realize that until much later. Then I crafted a bloody warm scarf to increase my melee damage and speed, and replaced the frost flare with it, and headed back to get my revenge. And since I knew her patterns, I absolutely shredded Lil Brimmy. Since by the time I beat the elemental it was night, I headed home and tried an attempt at Skeletron Prime, the last mechanical boss. I don't know if you noticed, but Skeletron has a barrier on his head, and well, you see, you can't really damage the head without taking out the arms. But to be fair, by using the Celestial Claymore, that wasn't really a problem.
Alright, almost done with the arms. Okay, took out all the arms. What's it gonna do? Oh, okay, now I think I can damage the head. Let's go. Ooh, okay. Oh shit, what the hell, bro? They exploded. Do I get hurt if I touch them? Or they just... Oh yeah, I do get...
Then when I got Skeletron down to 1%, like other mechanical bosses, it started its desperation phase.
Oh god damn it. Okay. Whoa. Nah. Okay, nah. Oh shit. I'm dead. What the hell is happening?
But that was super easy because what can I say? Just another Celestial Claymore victim. Now that I had beaten Skeletron Prime, I now had access to all souls and also hallowed bars, so it was time to make a lot of upgrades. I first upgraded my shoes into angel treads. I also made 3 melee weapons. The Catastrophe Claymore shot these projectiles that inflicted a bunch of debuffs on enemies. The Forbidden Oathblade was the combination of both the Bladecrest Oathsword and Old Lord's Claymore from earlier, and like both of those, it burned enemies and shot sights. And finally, the Pawnage Hammer, a throwable melee weapon that was just straight up satisfying to use. Then I went to the Astral Biome to farm enemies for a while, so I could get a lot of Stardust which the enemies dropped. I needed Stardust to turn my broken Biome Blade into the Biome Blade, which was a much stronger version of the Biome Blade you saw earlier, with some new features, like the attacks being different for some biomes. Then I headed to the jungle to look for life fruits and chlorophyte. And after a while, I was not only able to get enough life fruits to max my health, but also enough to craft a blood orange, which increases your health even further. I also crafted chlorophyte armor, which had a different set bonus in Calamity. The gem it spawns now created a shockwave that damaged enemies, and it was honestly really good. But I decided to switch back to Daedalus armor because it offered a better damage increase and more defense. Then I crafted the Eye of Desolation and started attempts at the Calamitous clone, who is usually my favorite boss in Calamity, so I was really eager to see what it was like in Infernum. Also, I would like to mention that this is in the old version. In the new Infernum update, this boss was completely reworked. On attempt 1, I was doing really good since the attack patterns were super simple for now. Then at 70%, Calamitous disappeared, and instead, she spawned Cataclysm and Catastrophe, and now I had to fight them. But that was super easy because I'm just that guy.
Oh shit, that was close. This is pretty easy for now. Okay, one down, just got one left. 2 down.
After I beat the brothers, it was just Calamitous left, and its attacks became a lot harder to dodge.
Come on, this is hard. Okay, how do I dodge? Oh, okay, I just dodged it. Last phase, I think. Maybe, hopefully.
And I ended up losing. But after I died, I finally realized that the combination potions weren't giving me extra life. So I went back and got a bunch of regular potions. I also remembered that because I had Fargos turned on, if I had 30 of a specific potion in my inventory, I would get the effect permanently. So I bought a lot of potions. And after getting higher than a satellite, I tried attempt 2. And I have to admit, this fight was so fun.
Oh shit, is that a desperation phase? It is. Ooh. Easy, bro. Oh my god, halfway done with the mod. Holy shit.
Definitely my favorite yet. Anyways, the Calamitous clone dropped me a broken hero sword and also a new material called Ashes of Calamity, which I needed to make some upgrades. I first made a melee weapon called Brimlash, which shot like a sword that exploded into many other swords and homed into enemies. And as cool as that was, I didn't really use it too much because I upgraded my Fractured Arc from earlier into the Arc of Cosmos, which was seriously good since it now shot homing stars and the parry function was even stronger. Then I headed to the jungle to look for a Plantera bulb. And while doing so, I found like this mini structure with these weird Plantera-like bulbs. Well, you see, those actually were Plantera bulbs. Guess how I found that out?
Oh shit. Oh my god. Okay, I didn't realize that was gonna... well, this is bad. I don't have a good arena. This is really bad.
I was doing really good in this fight, since Plantera didn't have a lot of attacks and the only attacks it did have were very easy to dodge, and I was easily able to get it down to phase 2, where it transformed and had a whole new set of attacks. And the attacks took some getting used to, but I was eventually able to do it, and I now believed that I could win. Well, I accidentally broke a Queen Bee spawner and spawned the Queen Bee. And at first, I didn't really mind her too much, because I thought I could easily overpower her with my current gear. That ended up being a huge mistake. Before I started attempt 2, I actually set up an arena and also made sure that there weren't any more spawners around me. Then I completely sharded on Plantera.
Oh my god, this is... Oh shit, bro. How am I supposed to dodge this? Okay. God damn, this is hard. My damage is insane. It's one parry and it's over. Yup, that was pretty easy.
Plantera dropped me a new material called Living Shards, and using those, I made a spear called the Terra Lance, which was pretty sick. Then I made a mechanical glove and went mining for the new perennial ore, which started spawning once I beat Plantera. Using the perennial I got, I made Reaver armor. The Reaver armor set bonus was pretty good since it had a lot of regen buffs, and also a thing called Reaver Rage, which has a 25% chance of activating once you get hit, and it increases damage by 30%. After that, I headed to the Abyss, because after beating the Calamitous clone, enemies down there start dropping new materials called Depth Cells and Luminal. But I could only reach a certain point before it caused my breath to run out a lot quicker. Then after farming enemies for a while, I ran into the Colossal Squid, which is a post-Moonlord enemy, and I got annihilated. Using the materials I got, I made some new weapons. First, a melee weapon called Flood Tide that shot Sharkrons. Then another melee weapon called Typhon's Greed, which just spun around and spawned like these bubbles that circled around you. And finally, a magic weapon called Hadal Urn that just shed out a lot of stuff. Afterwards, I went to the dungeon to look for ectoplasm so I could combine them with the essences to turn them into cores. Because by combining the cores, you could craft a core of Calamity, which I needed to craft a new shield. I also needed an Ankh shield, but that was super easy to get because the alchemist NPCs sold everything I needed. Then once I crafted the Ankh shield and a core of Calamity, I was able to craft the Asgard's Valor, which gave me some amazing buffs. I then made an Anarchy blade, not because I wanted to use it, but just because it looked so sick. Then after beating the clone again, I upgraded my true caustic edge into the Tyrant Yarm's Ultisword. That was really hard to say, and I don't know if it's because of the looks or its attacks, but I fell in love with the sword because not only did it home, but it also gave me some insane damage buffs. I also made a necklace of Vexation, which gave me 20% increased damage when under 50% life, and also made my attacks poison enemies when paired with the Reaver armor. Then I headed to the ocean to set up an arena because it was time to get my get back. After waiting a while, I was able to find the question mark entity and spawned Anahita. As I got ready to get my revenge, I felt the blood of my ancestors course through me while I prepared myself to beat this woman.
Let's go, bro. I've never been this hyped for kill someone before, bro. She absolutely humiliated me last time. Now it's my turn. I don't understand how I died to it. This is easy as hell.
When I got Anahita down to 50%,
oh my god, it's the ugly best friend. Oh, holy shit, I hate this bitch. Oh.
And I swear I felt like I was playing Undertale at this point. But good thing I've played Undertale a lot because I was doing really good.
What you got, Tubby Tubs? This is easy. And water balloon. Oh my god. Oh shit.
Then when I got it low enough, both Anahita and Leviathan came out and started tag teaming me. And at one point, Anahita started riding Leviathan. Not even gonna lie, that was cool as hell.
Oh, there. Okay. Almost took it down easy, bro. I'm almost max health too, bro. I'm telling you, this is easy.
Now that I had taken out the Reddit mod, I could now easily focus on Anahita.
Easiest boss in the mod. What can I say, bro? First try. I'm just that guy. I'm just built like that.
Leviathan and Anahita dropped me an accessory called the Community, and it gave me a lot of buffs that became stronger as you progressed through the game. Also, I once again equipped the Daedalus armor because I don't even know at this point. Anyways, the next boss is called Astrum Aureus and is supposed to be fought in the astral biome. But a trick I knew from my previous playthroughs of Calamity was to just use the Contaminator and Astral solution that you can buy from the Steampunker to turn a sky island into an astral island, and you can use that to spawn it. Since it doesn't really enrage when you leave the biome, I could just fight it on my regular arena. To be completely honest, this boss is usually one of my least favorite bosses in Calamity, so I was really wondering how they would make this one different, and let's just say, they really pulled through. It literally felt like I was playing Toho, or is it Tuhu? I don't know, I've never played it.
Damn, well, bro, this is insane. This is I love it though. This is so, oh my god, this is, I mean, oh shit, oh. Oh, my NPCs! Oh, my NPCs!
As you saw, that fight was absolutely crazy and I loved it. Like, actually loved it so much. Okay, it dropped me a melee weapon called the Nebulash. That was really good, especially for the next boss, I think. I don't remember if I used it. And as I write this script, I don't want to take my hands off the keyboard because I'm really lazy, but that really makes you wonder, is this considered lazy because I'm actually working? Anyways, I headed to the Lizard Temple and quickly set up an arena. But before we go any further, let me say this. Have you ever wondered what it would be like if Undertale was in Terraria? No? Well, me neither. But the Infernum devs did, because damn, they literally turned my man into an Undertale boss.
Oh my god. Oh, bro, what the hell? Oh, holy shit. Oh my. Oh, okay. This is, oh, I gotta stay on my toes. Whoa. This is surprising. Oh, whoa. Hi, I'm loving this fight so far.
As you can see, the attacks in this fight were very choreographed, so I had to very closely learn the attack patterns to beat this boss, but that wasn't really a huge problem, nor was it too different from the previous bosses, right? And that is until it came down to this attack.
What was that? Watch your J, bro. Watch your J!
Like, how the hell am I supposed to dodge that? I'm pretty sure that was a glitch because I still have no idea how to dodge that attack. But anyways, once I learned its patterns, the fight became a lot easier.
That was again. Okay. Oh. Come on. What the hell is this? Now he's gonna die. I know I keep saying this, but oh my god, I was enjoying this mod so much at this point, and it only got better. I didn't feel like fighting Golem again, so I bought a bunch of its treasure bags so I could get a melee weapon it dropped. The Aegis Blade was a sword that was both true melee and ranged, since by left clicking it created explosions once it hit enemies, and once you right clicked it shot some really high damaging projectiles. Afterwards I bought a potion of omniscience and headed to the abyss, because now that I had the pick saw, I could mine the scoria ore down there. Once I had enough scoria, I made a fire gauntlet, because in Calamity you need scoria to craft it, and also new hydrothermic armor. Now since I had cryonic, perennial and scoria, by combining them I could now craft a new material called life alloy, and using that I made a bunch of new weapons. This shield called the Shield of the High Ruler,
I get it. High ruler, because you know, like high roll, high ruler. Okay. And also this thing called Miracle Fruit, which like the Blood Orange permanently increased my health. The shield of the high ruler was an upgrade to the shield of Cthulhu, and like that shield, you could use it to dash. However, when you dashed into enemies, it bounced you back, something that I was not a fan of. So despite its great buffs for melee, I decided to switch back to the Asgard's Valor. For the weapons, to be honest, most of them were pretty useless. Other than this weapon called the Omniblade. That was true melee, but it did a ton of damage and also looked cool. Then I headed to the jungle to look for these new plague themed enemies that started spawning after I beat Gollum, so I could get new materials called plague cell canisters, so that I could craft the Abomination, the spawner for the next boss called the Plague Bringer Goliath. Ooh, okay. I forgot I spawned it. Oh, I don't like the colors. Why is it so ugly? The Plaguebringer's main way of attacking you was dashing at you a lot and also shooting nukes at you. Then after some attempts, I headed to the surface, because even though the Plaguebringer enrages on the surface, I just hated how the background looked in the hive. But to be fair, I was doing a lot better on the surface. And when I got the Plaguebringer down low enough, it used what is probably my favorite attack in Infernum. These weird bees came out shooting like lasers, and you have to take the bees out to break the formation so you can escape. And I really loved that attack. It was just so cool. Get this shit off me! Ah! Once I was done setting up an arena, I tried my
some big number attempt
at the Plaguebringer.
Bro, this attack is so sick. I don't even know. I love this attack. Okay, just gotta get the timing right. It's good. Ooh, nice. Nuclear core generated, initiating build procedure. What? Oh wait, that's the drone. Okay.
When I got the Plaguebringer down to 10%, it had this weird phase where it just dashed at you while nukes rained from the sky, and that was for real cinematic.
Ooh, okay. 3%, 2%, 1%. Easy. Okay, let's go. That was fun. Bro, I'm in love with this mod. I love this mod. Okay, oh my god, that was so fun.
Anyways, I got these two plague-themed weapons from the Plaguebringer. Then, using the infected armor plate in the Plaguebringer drop, I made a weapon called the Exalted Oathblade, which, as you might have guessed, was the upgrade to the Forbidden Oathblade from earlier. And like that, it shot flaming sights, except in a different formation now. Then I decided to fight the Duke next. I crafted a fishing rod and headed to talk to the Sea King NPC, who was now selling truffle worms. But I don't remember why, I had a change of mind and decided to fight the Empress of Light next. I bought some prismatic lace wings from the Drunken Princess and spawned in the Empress.
Oh, what the hell? Oh shit. Oh, they hurt. Oh.
And let me just quickly mention that this fight is special.
Bro, how am I supposed to dodge? Bro, oh, they're home. Okay, of course they're home. Of course they do. Oh. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What? Okay. I'm so bad. I am awful at this game.
Yeah, so as you saw, the fight was psychotic, but still, I was super excited. Does this make me a masochist? Anyways, on attempt 2, I was able to get the Empress down to 70%, and she transformed into her second phase, and all her attacks changed.
Oh, second phase. Okay, I didn't even realize. Oh, ooh. Okay. Oh, okay. Come on. Left, right, left. Right.
And literally on my second attempt, I was able to get her down low enough where this happened.
Did she, what? Wait, what the hell? Okay.
Oh, since I was fighting for my life, I wasn't able to get a good view at the Empress. But let's just say she was going through something off screen. Anyways, after an attempt in which I did horribly, I decided to fight the Duke to get a weapon it dropped. And honestly, maybe I'm just remembering it wrong, but the Duke wasn't that much different from normal.
Love the sprite. It looks sick. Okay. Furnace Sharknadoes. They look different, I guess. Oh, second phase. Ooh. Oh, come on. Okay. Oh, what the? Oh, what the pillars? Oh my god. No. 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 Barely does any damage though, I will say. I think I might just beat him. He doesn't really do a lot of damage. Okay. Maybe it's because I'm melee, I don't know.
Yeah, this was probably the easiest boss I fought so far, which is why I was easily able to farm it for a while. But after beating it so many times, I gave up and just decided to buy a bunch of treasure bags, and that way I was able to get the Briny Baron, which wasn't anything too special at first, but once you right click, it shot a homing razor blade projectile. But honestly, the damage was so bad that I couldn't help but feel disappointed. Anyways, it was now time to head back to the Empress to try more attempts. No! But after losing my sanity, I decided to fight the Ravager to see if the melee weapon it dropped was any good. I crafted the Death Whistle and spawned it in. I have said this before and I will say it again. The Ravager is the Golem of Calamity, which is why the Infernum devs gave it the Golem treatment and turned him into an Undertale boss. In its first phase, it just tried to crush you, while also creating these blood splashes that you had to dodge.
Oh, that's so nasty, bro. It's peeing all over me.
Until you take out all its appendages, and its head comes off and starts shooting lasers at you, while the Ravager tries to crush you with these walls.
I don't keep saying this, but like, it genuinely feels like I'm playing Undertale, bro. Ooh. Oh, it's a drill now, or whatever you call it. Oh, what? Okay. Fire pillars. Oh shit. It's pretty easy though. As long as I stay away from it, this fight's pretty easy, to be honest. Yeah, that was way too easy. They gotta buff him, bro. That was nutty.
And yeah, I was able to beat it on my first attempt, and I take back what I said about the Duke. This was the easiest boss I fought so far. Anyways, the Ravager dropped me an accessory called the Blood Pact, which doubled my HP and made potions a lot more effective, but it also made me more likely to be critically hit 25% more. Then at this point, I couldn't really make any more upgrades, and it was just a matter of attempts on the Empress.
Come on, we got it. Easy, easy, easy. Alright, shit. Okay, that was close. Why'd the...
And eventually, I was once again able to get her down really low, and she turned into the moon.
Oh shit, oh my god, bro, no way. No.
What? What the hell was that?
My god, oh. Okay, 5%. Oh. Is it gonna stop? Okay, it's it all. Oh, look at her. 1, 2%. 1%. Please don't have another phase, please. Okay, oh shit. Oh, is he dead? I think he's dead. I don't. Oh, she. Alright.
I had me scared there. Yeah, that fight was absolutely crazy, but it also became my favorite. And do I really need to explain why? Then right after, it was time for me to try attempts at the lunatic cultist.
Oh shit, what the cultist doing?
The cultist, as you might have guessed, had very projectile heavy attacks, in which he shot different elements at you and also created a barrier around you, which is gonna be a pretty common theme for the next couple of bosses. And of course, he has a laser attack.
Oh, come on, bro. Oh my god, it's lagging!
Then after some really awful attempts...
Ooh. Okay, oh shit. Oh my god.
I was finally starting to understand the attack patterns, kind of.
Okay. Oh no, no! I hate lasers! Okay, this is going pretty good, I think. Oh shit.
And when I finally killed it, it had a final attack that really caught me off guard.
Of course. Okay, okay, I survived. Oh my god, that was 20 health.
Then right after, I headed to the solar pillar because the solar fragments are used to make melee equipment. And there wasn't really a lot of difference there other than enemies dropping a new material called melt blobs. Using the solar fragments, I crafted a solar eruption and headed right to the nebula pillar. And using the materials from that, I crafted the Grand Guardian. Then I turned the melt blobs into a new material called Melt Construct and used that to craft the Entropic Claymore, which shot these homing plasma bolts. And the Grand Guardian created explosions once it hit enemies. Then I killed my PC trying to take out the Vortex Pillar. And once I took it down, I headed to the sky to look for a mini-boss called the Cloud Elemental, and I spent about 20 minutes looking for it, only to realize much later that it only spawns while it's raining. So I talked to the Abomination NPC and started the rain, then I was easily able to find it. I had to farm it for a long while, but I was eventually able to get the Storm Saber, and I upgraded it into the Storm Ruler, which was a sword that created tornadoes once it hit enemies. The next bosses up were Astrum Deus and the Bereft Vassal, a new Infernum boss. Then I got some pumpkins so I could start the Pumpkin Moon event. And while I waited for those to grow, I headed to the Astral Biome to grab the Astral Beacon, which I needed to spawn the next boss, but it can only be spawned at night. So I headed to the desert to fight the Great Sand Shark, because I thought that the item you needed to fight the Bereft Vessel was dropped by the Great Sand Shark, a mini-boss that you fight in the desert. I was wrong, and I realized it much later, but pretty much you could just craft the Sandstorm's core with just some basic materials. So I crafted it and headed to the underground desert to look for a lost Colosseum, because the description said that I could use it there. And once I finally found the structure, I went to this pedestal, and when I used the Sandstorm's core on it, this happened.
Oh, that's the boss? Oh, what? Okay. Argus.
Just by looking at the boss, you could tell that this fight was going to be different, because you don't usually get to fight many player-like bosses in Terraria mods, and when you do get to fight them, they're always incredible. And I'll let you be the judge of whether this boss is amazing or not. Let me give you a hint. There's only one right answer.
What the hell is that? What's he doing? Shaking. The Great Sand Shark. Whoa, okay. Damn, that's cool. That's cool. Holy shit, bro. They're tag teaming me. my god, this is fun. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Why is he? He's mad. Is that it? Oh. That was pretty, that was fun, that was hard, that was fun. I loved it. I loved that. That was amazing.
Yeah, that fight was so cool, not even gonna lie. And its drops were even better. Mainly this melee weapon called the Mirandale. That was a spear which you threw when you left clicked. And when it hit enemies, it called down lightning on them. And when you right clicked, you dashed. And this was so useful when trying to quickly dodge attacks. Then I used the Titan Heart on the Astral Beacon to spawn the next boss called Astrum Deus. And honestly, I'm kind of tired of speaking, so I won't really explain this boss. Just appreciate the gorgeous graphics in this fight. Astrum Aureus dropped me this weapon called the Microwave, which definitely lived up to its name. Then I headed to the Astral Biome to mine the Astral Ore there, because after beating Astrum Deus, you can do that now. And using that, I upgraded my Biome Blade into the True Biome Blade, which was a lot cooler now, since now you could combine the effects of two biomes into one. For example, by pairing the Forest attunement with other attunements, you now always shot projectiles. There was also this new Astral Biome one that charged up and propelled you. Then I crafted the Pumpkin Medallion and started the Pumpkin Moon, so I could get the Horseman's Blade. And it took a long time, but I did get it. And now I could turn it into the Baleful Harvester. Which was not good, cause the damage was just plain awful. Anyways, I headed to the last pillar and took it down, which caused Moonlord to spawn.
Whoa, wait, huh? Oh, wait, come, huh?
And honestly, that really caught me off guard, since there was no delay like there usually is.
I can't survive this. Come on.
Now during the fight, there was this attack with these weird black balls that were seriously hard to dodge, since you can't really see them. Now I want you to keep this in mind, because those will be really important later on. I then made a Celestial Sigil, and the pain started.
Oh my god. Oh shit, oh shit. Oh, I kept, okay. Why is there a barrier?
Now, I want you to keep an eye on this eye. Do you see those little black projectiles it's shooting out? No, me neither. Which is why the entire fight I was super confused on what was hitting me, since I sometimes saw these random silhouettes on the screen.
God, oh, that's so hard to predict. What just hit me? Why did I take... I took so much damage. Oh shit. Oh damn. The Mirandale is goated for dodging though. Oh my god. And it homes, bro. This is the best weapon for this fight.
Then after all that, I finally realized what was causing the weird black attacks. My greater danger sense potion literally turned most of the attacks black. And when I finally realized that, I beat Moonlord.
Oh, it's so easy to see everything. I can see the attack. Whoa, that's what was hitting me. Okay, this is so easy now.
And then this happened. Literally this. My footage ends here. You see, I had accidentally paused my footage. I didn't realize this until after I beat Moonlord. So in order to try and fix it, I just Alt F4'd and hoped that my world didn't get corrupted. And luckily it didn't, so I was able to revert to a previous point in time. I also lost about an hour of attempts and footage, but it's all good, I think.
Okay, now I gotta beat it again because I didn't record the first time. Don't you love life, bro? Oh my god, OBS is so good. Oh shit. Oh yeah, this might be my end. Maybe not. Okay, I'm actually doing pretty good. Damn, I'm doing surprisingly good. Okay, I wasn't... Might just beat it. What the hell is that? I'm just kidding. I already knew that was coming because I've already beaten it once. I don't even have the energy for a reaction anymore. I'll just overlay somebody else's reaction, to be honest.
This is it. We're finally on the last stage of the game. Almost there, guys. You might have been wondering this entire time when the real pain starts, because I mentioned in my intro that I had a total of around 1,000 deaths in this playthrough. But so far, I've only died around 100 times. Well, you see, post Moonlord is when it all started going downhill. First thing I did was open my treasure bag, which gave me a lot of Luminite and also a Celestial Onion. That was an item like the Demon Heart, because it gave me an extra accessory slot. Then after making a lot of Luminite bars, it was time for upgrades. I'll try and get through these quick. I first made Solar Flare armor, then I made a lot of weapons. The Elemental Lance was a spear that shot a projectile but split into a bunch of other projectiles. The Stellar Striker is a true melee weapon which shoots down Luminite when it hits enemies. The Stellar Contempt was just like a Platin's Hammer, except now, like the Stellar Striker, it also shoots down lunar flares when it hits enemies. The Solstice Claymore is a sword which, according to the wiki, shoots different projectiles depending on the real time of the year, but I'm not gonna test all that. The Arc of the Elements, the next upgrade to the Fractured Arc line, and now you threw the sword every 5th swing, and it was also a scissor blade. That was honestly so satisfying to use. Next up was Rem's Revenge, which was a flail. I don't know who Rem is, but she must not want revenge that bad because this weapon was just trash. The Great Sword of Judgment spawned these homing orbs that shot more projectiles once they exploded. The Plague Keeper was the upgrade to the Beekeeper, and like that, it shot bees and also a plague cloud. Now finally, the Elemental Shiv. To be completely honest, I made this weapon as a joke because it was a short sword. Everybody knows that short swords are garbage, right? No, this This weapon was broken. It was insane. Just look at it. It homed and did so much damage. Then after making a Luminite pickaxe, I headed to space to look for a new sky island, which was made up of a new material called Exodium Cluster, and the inside was made out of Luminite. Then I went to the Sky Dradon lab to grab cinder plates, and after buying a Rod of Discord from the wizard, I was able to craft the Normality Relocator, which was an item that allowed me to teleport by just having it in my inventory and binding a key. Now that I was done with all my upgrades, it was now time to address the problem I encountered all the way back in Pre-Hard mode, the Profaned Gardens. A new Infernum biome did not spawn in my world, and this was a huge problem because you have to fight 2 bosses in there in order to be able to progress through the world. So to try and fix this problem, I downloaded T-Edit, which allows you to edit your Terraria worlds. One of those edits being copy and paste. So I copied the Profaned Gardens from one world into my world, and that's it, right? That was super easy. Until it wasn't, because T-Edit is only made for vanilla Terraria. It didn't copy the damn thing over, just the walls, and at this point I didn't really know what to do. So I went to the Infernum Discord to ask for help, and when I got there, luckily someone had run into the same issue and I was able to follow the advice put in there. I installed a mod called Cheat Sheet, which allows you to copy and paste blocks. So I used that to copy and paste the Profaned Garden and Profaned Temple into my world. I'm not gonna get too much into the specifics, just know it took like 2 hours. Anyways, once I was done with that, I went and farmed a lot of these new profane themed enemies that started spawning once I beat Moonlord, because they dropped a material called Unholy Essence, which I needed to craft the Profaned Shard. I went to the altar in the Profaned Garden and used the Profaned Shard on it and spawned the Profaned Guardians.
Oh shit, why do they look like that? Did the new update like give them a new look? Okay. Let's pick out the other 2 and then I can beat the one in the circle.
So, from attempt 1, I learned that there are 3 guardians, the defender, healer, and commander. And the commander is the main one that you have to beat to end the fight. But in order to damage it, you have to take out the other 2 guardians.
Bro, they move around so much. I'm so lucky I got this weapon because it's so easy to like target them with this.
And once I did that, the commander started a new phase, which was honestly really hard.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just moving around. What the hell? Okay. Oh shit. God damn it. I think... Oh, I beat it. Oh. No, wait. I did beat it. Huh? That's it? That was it? Whoa. Second try. Damn.
The Guardians dropped me a bunch of stuff. A War Banner of the Sun, which increased my melee damage and speed up to 20% depending on how close I am to enemies. A thing called the Wayfinder, which allowed me to set up a gate and easily teleport to it. And finally the Profaned Core, which was used to spawn another boss. But before that, it was time to farm the Guardians, so I could get the Relic of Convergence. And this is when I realized something. I got really lucky on my previous attempt. Then once I got the relic, which was an item that healed me once I used it, but also made me a lot slower while using it, I went to the temple, and there the crystal blocking me broke, and I was able to enter the temple. And there I found another altar, on which I can use the Profaned Core to spawn the boss. But before that, I decided to fight the Dragon Folly to get a weapon it dropped, called the Sword Explosion. I crafted the exotic pheromones and headed to the jungle to fight it.
Oh shit, okay, starting off strong, I guess. Oh my god, lightning already, okay. Damn.
The Dragon Folly's first phase was pretty basic, since it just dashed at me, shot some feathers, and occasionally summoned lightning. Then around 70%, it created these 2 laser pillars around me, and its attacks changed and became harder to dodge.
Diagonal? Okay, oh my god, okay, bro, let me breathe. Ooh, oh shit. What's it doing? Okay. Desperation phase, I think? No.
Then at 15%, it entered its desperation phase and became a lot more aggressive.
Oh, my frames! Okay. Oh. God damn it. Okay. That was actually pretty easy. I'm just acting, guys.
The Dragon Folly dropped me a material called Effulgent Feathers, which was useless for me right now, and also a magic weapon, but no sword explosion, so it was time to farm it. and after a ton of farming, I didn't get it. So I just bought a bunch of treasure bags and was able to get it that way. The sword explosion looked insane, but its damage was kind of low, not gonna lie. Then I made a magic weapon and also an ethereal core, which increased my mana a bit. And then it was time to fight Providence, the profaned goddess. Yeah, so I didn't check the time when I spawned it because Providence despawned once it turned night. But then when I tried spawning it again, this happened. Oh shit, is it night? It's night. Oh my god, it's the night version. Oh shit, I messed up. If you're wondering why she's blue, well, you see, there's a day and night version of Providence. The night version is a lot harder than the day version, and that's the one I wanted to fight. But since it was night, I didn't have a lot of choices. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, I don't think I'm winning this. I'm actually doing pretty good, 50%. Okay, never mind. I might just do it, bro. Okay. And to be honest, I was doing really good until it came down to this one attack. Oh my god, no. Which even with the infinite flight Providence gave was seriously hard to dodge for me. And that's what pretty much happened in the rest of my attempts. I would do really good until I got it down to that attack and I just started fumbling. Oh, okay. Okay, this time I'll dodge. No, never mind. Okay. God, oh shit, I dashed into it. Damn it. Like if I stay close to her. Okay, yeah, I don't stand a chance at that. How? Then once it was morning, things calmed down and Providence was considerably easier. Oh, it's morning now. Okay, let's go. Oh, her attacks are slower, I think. And you can actually see them a lot easier. Bro, am I tripping or do her attacks barely do any damage? Oh my god, yeah, this is easy. Okay, not this attack. Okay. Okay, what? Damn, I actually did it. Okay, it's over. This is easy. Let's go. I'm already calling it. This is the attempt. Oh shit. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I'm pretty much max health. It's over. Unless there's like a desperation phase. I think the thing is over. Did I beat her? Yes, I did. Let's go. Though. Man, this boss was just so fun. Probably the last enjoyable boss, because after this, I wanted to delete this game. Providence dropped me a Rune of Cause, which will be important soon, and also a shield called Elysian Aegis, which allowed me to bind a key that when pressed down increased my damage by 15% and defense by 40%, but also slowed me down considerably. I also got a material called Divine Geode, which I used to make a Galactus Blade, Morning Star, and a Seething Scorcher. The Galactus Blade was the upgrade to the Star Wrath, and like that, it summoned a lot of fallen stars at the cursor's location. The Morning Star was the upgrade to the Solar Eruption and behaved very similarly. And finally, the Seething Scorcher was the upgrade to the Possessed Hatchet, and like that, it bounced between enemies. Then I went mining for a new ore called Eulabloom, which started spawning after beating Providence. Once I had enough, I used it to make Tarragon armor. And the set bonus for that allowed me to cloak myself in life energy, which reduced enemy contact damage for 10 seconds. But to be honest, I completely forgot about this. Then I made the Badge of Bravery and a Yarim's Insignia. Both of them gave me some nice melee buffs. Then once again, I made a lot of weapons. The only really important ones this time were the True Tyrant's Ulti Sword, which was the final upgrade in the Caustic Edge line, and the Terra Tomir, which was an upgrade to the Terra Blade, and it shot a projectile that exploded on impact. But the real damage came when you got close to enemies, and it was insanely good. Then I headed to the Brimstone Crack to farm enemies for a while, because after beating Providence, enemies start dropping a material called Bloodstone, and that can be combined with another material called Phantoplasm, which is dropped by enemies in the dungeon, to make some nice items. Since I couldn't craft anything using the Bloodstone, I got ready to fight the Sentinels of the Devourer. You know the Rune of Cost Providence dropped? Well, you can use that in different biomes to fight the Sentinels. The Stormweaver in space, Cygnus in hell, and the Ceaseless Void in the dungeon. Each boss drops a material, which can be combined to make the spawner for another boss called the Devourer of Gods. Just by the name you can tell what that fight's gonna be like. I first started off with the Stormweaver.
Oh shit. Oh, okay, damn. Okay, that's actually kind of hard.
In the beginning of the fight, the Stormweaver is super slow and barely takes any damage. Well, that's because its main area of taking damage was its tail, which to be honest is really hard to hit. So instead of aiming for the tail for the extra damage, I just decided to focus on dodging, and I was able to get it down to 90%. And it shed the armor it had on and became a lot faster and harder.
Holy shit, bro. The light. Okay. What the hell? How do I dodge that? Oh my god.
But now, it also took more damage.
Oh shit. I'm dead. 30 health. Okay, I gotta focus on dodging. Oh shit. Bro, the elemental shiv is still goated. Oh my god. Come on. 30%. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh shit, this isn't right. Oh my god. Come on. Oh, I hate these attacks. I hate this attack so much. Oh. God damn it. Oh wait, I beat it. Oh my god.
Yeah, this fight was insanely hard. I don't even know how I beat it, but I know for a fact that I won't be fighting it again. Anyways, I got the armored shells it dropped, so I headed straight to hell to fight Cygnus.
They're gonna disappear? Where is it? Why doesn't it have a health bar? Is it on purpose or am I glitching?
Cygnus's whole theme is being like a shadow assassin or whatnot, which is why they removed his health bar. And to be honest, that was more so annoying than cool.
Is it a new phase? I don't know. I think so. Where's it? A health? Oh, what? Where did that come from?
Before attempt 2, I crafted another double obsidian bridge to expand my arena a bit. I placed it a bit too low, so I just manually created some space. And to be honest, that was good enough for now.
Oh shit. Oh. Come on. Let's go. Oh, damn it. Oh, the ninja potion. It saved me. How do I dodge that? I don't understand. Oh my god. Holy shit, that was close. Okay, oh my god, 20 health. Oh my, bro. I gotta stop saying oh my god.
Whoopity-doo, 2 sentinels down, just got the Ceaseless Void left. Anyways, after farming the goblin army, I used the Twisting Nether to craft the Aether Flux Cannon, which was a magic weapon that looked OP ASF. Yeah, I don't know why I said that either, but it was super simple. And I'm just leaving this in the video because hopefully a Calamity dev watches this and reworks the weapons, because such a sick sprite is kind of a waste for such a boring weapon. Anyways, then I headed to the dungeon to look for the new archive space thingy Calamity added somewhere, because that reduces the need for me to make an arena. And I want to mention this real quick. Up to this point, my PC had been able to handle everything pretty decently, with some hiccups every now and then, but this point was where the downfall of my PC began. In order to damage the Ceaseless Void, the first thing you have to do is take out the orbs it spawns. While you do that, the Ceaseless Void shoots out a bunch of garbage at you. And then sometimes rips apart the space-time continuum.
I hate this deck so much. I hate it. I hate it. Damn it.
Yeah, so if you haven't realized by now, the Ceaseless Void ended up being the hardest Sentinel. Well, that is until I turned on the reduced graphic option Infernum adds. Well, that literally made this fight so much easier. I was having so much trouble seeing the projectiles clearly because of all the effects, and this literally removed all of them.
Oh my god, bro. Those weren't lasers. Those were pellets the entire time. Okay, come on. That's just... Damn, the lag. It's lagging my frames. What the hell? This is why it's last stand. Try not to get sucked in. Oh, I was reading. Oh, I got hit already. Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh. Damn, I got lucky there.
Okay, so that's all the Sentinels down. Can't say that I was a huge fan of them because most of the fights just felt like projectile spam. And this is gonna be a huge problem for the rest of the bosses. You'll understand what I mean soon. The Ceaseless Void dropped me the last material called Dark Plasma and also a new weapon called the Mirror Blade, which at first doesn't look too OP, right? Because it just shoots a projectile and does pretty mediocre damage. But I didn't read its description because this weapon adds on the contact damage an enemy does to its own damage. And for the next couple of bosses, this would have been insane if I wasn't such a dumbass. Then I headed to the Sunken Sea to farm the giant clam for a while so that I could get a magic weapon it dropped. Because I needed it to craft the Tactician's Trump card. That was a magic weapon which pierced enemies and caused an explosion. It was also a reference to a character from Smash Bros. After that, I believed I was ready to fight the next boss. So I headed to the dungeon to farm enemies for a while. Because I needed a lot of Phantoplasm to craft the spawner. While I was doing that, this happened.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 no. Okay, damn. Okay, what the hell is that? What? Why does it have legs?
Yeah, so I had completely forgotten about the fact that when you kill enough phantom spirits, the poltergeist spawns. And oh my god, was this dude creepy. Like, actually, this was weird as hell. It was nothing like I was expecting. Because in vanilla, poltergeist is usually like Plantera in the dungeon. But now it was a weird spider-like creature. And even though I liked the idea, I was not a fan of this boss. Anyways, then I crafted the spawner for Poltergeist, and... time to start the death montage. After some deaths, I fought Providence again to get more Divine Geodes. Because I had completely forgotten to craft the Elderberry, which was also a permanent health upgrade. I also made my arena a lot bigger because of how hard it was to dodge the attacks. After contemplating my life decisions for a while, I decided to make the Devil's Sunrise, which I didn't make earlier because it requires a ton of farming. After about half an hour of farming, I was able to craft it. And since it was a Terraria upgrade, it functioned very similarly. But now it also spawned this ball at my cursor that inflicted the Brimstone Flames debuff on enemies. And now, prepared with my new sword, I was enthusiastic and ready to triumph over the next boss. But it wasn't that great. One of the biggest problems I was having was dodging the spiral of projectiles Poltergeist spawns, because when it spawns those, it doesn't stop attacking you, and that was really hard to deal with, especially with that little lag the platforms have when you try and drop from them. So I installed this mod called Drop Platform Faster, because I didn't want to hammer all my platforms so I could fall faster, and it allowed me to fall through the platforms without any lag holding me back. But even that wasn't enough to overcome my lack of skill. So I gave in and decided to switch to the mage class. I made a bunch of new magic weapons. Although the only ones I really used were the Prince, which shot projectiles that split into smaller projectiles and homed, and the Divine Retribution that spawned a lot of homing spears, and it also did some really good damage. Then after buying a bunch of nanites, I was able to craft a magic armor set called the Prismatic Armor, and it had a set bonus that started a whole light show at my cursor. Then once I made some mage accessories and increased my mana using a Comet Shard, I was ready. And to be honest, mage was definitely a lot better.
Damn, y'all see this movement? Y'all see the skill? Ooh, let's go. Ooh. Okay, no, I'm stuck. Okay.
So after some attempts, I was able to take down Poltergeist.
Okay, I got it. Ooh, this is the attempt, bro. I'm calling it. Ooh. Oh, what the hell is what's happening? What is that? Okay, it's bad. I hate this attack. Please. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Please. Okay. Oh, it's over. Oh my god, that was insane. Oh, what the hell is that? Okay, it's over. What the hell is this? What? No. Okay, what?
Now that I actually knew about the desperation phase, I was able to beat Poltergeist.
This time I know what to do. Oh no, I don't. I don't know what to do. Okay, I just got it. Please. Oh no, I got it. Oh, bro, the blurring potion. What? Whoa. Oh. Okay. Why? Oh. Okay. Thank God. Okay, it's over. What the hell's still going? Bro. Yo, bro. I give up. I'm not. The ninja potion. Oh, finally, bro. Oh my god, that was bullshit. Oh, what was that? Oh my god.
Yeah, as you can tell, I wasn't really a fan of this boss either. Poltergeist dropped me a material called Ruinous Soul and an accessory called Affliction, which gave me a bunch of amazing buffs. After buying some treasure bags, I was able to get the Fade's Reveal, the Terror Blade, and the Banshee Hook. The Terror Blade was a pretty basic projectile sword. The Banshee Hook shot 5 sides every swing that pierced through blocks and enemies. And the Fade's Reveal created these little flame droplets around me that followed me around. It's very similar to the High Fae Rod all the way from Pre-Hardmode. Now it was time for the Ruinous Soul upgrades. I first made Blood Flare armor, then I made a Death's Ascension, Dark Spark, Crescent Moon, and finally the Galileo Gladius. The Dark Spark was the upgrade to the last prism, and like that, it slowly got stronger. And now instead of converging from a bunch of colors into one color, it split from one color into more colors the longer you held it. The Death's Ascension was a 6 scythe with 2 modes of attack. A true melee attack when you right clicked and a ranged attack with a bunch of phantom scythes when you left clicked. The Crescent Moon was just a basic flail. Finally, Galileo Gladius was a short sword and was definitely my favorite out of the bunch, since it was not only super fast and did a lot of damage, but it also homed. I made a Phantom Heart to increase my mana for the last time and grabbed my Abyssal Diving Gear and headed to the Abyss to beat all the mini bosses down there, because after beating Poltergeist, the enemies down there start dropping new materials. The Colossal Squid didn't drop anything too important. but the Reaper Shark drops a material called Reaper Tooth, which can be used to make a bunch of upgrades. There was also the Eidolon Worm that drops a really good melee weapon, but I didn't get it. I also found a chest at the bottom of the abyss, and in there found the Terminus, which is an item used to spawn the boss rush, but we're far from doing that right now. Anyways, I did have this funny moment when I tried entering the Sulphurous Sea.
Oh shit, oh no, god damn it, oh. Oh, is it coming after me? Uh-oh, well, whoopsies.
Yeah, so the adult Eidolon Worm is a super boss that is usually supposed to be fought after all bosses, and it spawns when you have the Chaos State debuff active and enter the abyss. But me being that guy, I wasn't just gonna back down. Nah, I was prepared and determined to take it down.
96%, bro. Whoa, I'm actually doing really good. Okay, never mind. Oh.
Then I made a whole abyssal diving suit and once again farmed for a while. Then I made the last morning, Neptune's Bounty, and also a Reaper Tooth necklace to increase my armor penetration and damage. The last morning was true melee, and upon hitting enemies spawned morning skulls and flaming pumpkins to home into the enemy. And the Neptune's Bounty fired infinitely piercing tridents that rained smaller tridents as they traveled. Then with that, I was ready to fight the next boss. In order to fight the next boss, you have to beat the third and final tier of the Acid Rain event, in which new mini-bosses and enemies annoy the absolute living shit out of you.
I hate this, I hate this, I hate this so much. Oh god, shit. Bro, why is this so boring?
And once you finally get through all the pain and suffering, are you graced with the authority to challenge the old Duke, who in regular Calamity, in my opinion, is the worst boss. And let's just say Infernum doesn't help my opinion. Since I didn't want to go through the Hellish Acid Rain event again, this time I went looking for blood worms, which are kind of like truffle worms, since by using them you can also spawn the Duke. Then once I found enough, it was time to try more and more attempts against this old yee-ass redneck.
Come on, come at me! Bro, I can't even get hyped. I'm so irritated. Ah, I hate this boss. Annoying. Just go. Okay, stupid. Yeah. Please don't. I don't wanna die. I'm tired. No. That's just pissing me off. I hate this. I hate this guy. Why is he so annoying? What's wrong with him?
Yeah, so after a bunch of attempts, I was seriously starting to hate myself. So I just gave up on this boss. It wasn't worth the 3 years in therapy. Instead, I ended up with a decade worth of therapy because of the next boss. I crafted the Cosmic Worm, and it was time to start attempts at the next boss, the Devourer of Sanity.
Oh yeah, I've seen. Okay, damn. Whoa, that's beautiful.
The whole gimmick in this fight is that you have to exploit the immunity frames you get by dashing, and you have to dash into the Devourer to avoid being hit, because being hit head on by the Devourer's head usually means instant death, and to be honest, this was insanely hard to get used to. But at one point I was able to get decent at it and was able to get the Devourer down to 80%, and it literally pulled the "this isn't my final form" and started its second phase.
What's it doing? What's it doing? Okay.
So after that attempt, I decided to head to the Abyss again to farm Eidolon Worms for a while to get the Soul Edge, a melee weapon that was apparently really good against the Devourer. And yeah, it was amazing since it shot homing Phantom Spirits and did really good damage. It wasn't the best, but it was extremely consistent, and that's what matters the most. And using that, I was doing a lot better.
Okay, I'm starting to get in the flow. Okay. I'm starting to get the flow of this fight, kind of. Oh, what the hell? Oh, shit. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, no. What's it doing? Oh. Oh my god. 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 What the hell? How? Okay. Oh.
But then after this, my files got corrupted and I lost about 100 attempts worth of footage. But pretty much what I did in those 100 attempts was craft the Omega Blue armor set, which isn't technically a melee armor set, but it gives you an insane damage increase. However, it not only sacrifices defense, but also life regen, since you don't respawn life naturally when you have this armor on. Instead, it gives you these tentacles around you that heal you once they touch enemies. The armor set bonus is also insane, since it gives you a shard buff called Abyssal Madness, which increases your damage by 10% and makes your tentacles a lot more aggressive, which is really good to get short bursts of damage in and also to easily heal up. And with these upgrades, to be completely honest, I was starting to get really good at this fight. That is, until it came down to the last phase, which was seriously hard for me.
Bro, I couldn't even do anything! Okay, max health. I got this. Okay. Okay. Okay, I got hit twice. God. Shit. Okay, got it. 10%. It's 15%. I got it. Okay. Oh my god. What? How? What?
In case you're wondering, yes, I also tried switching classes to Mage, but Mage ended up being worse than Melee.
Ah, the damage isn't that good. Okay. Let me shut up. Let me focus. How did I get hit? It's not gonna start final phase, is it? Is it over? Oh my god. Oh my god, I did it. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's so... Oh my god, that was... It's over. It's finally over. That was so hard. Holy shit, that was hard. It's finally over. Oh my god. Oh... I don't know how to feel about this boss. It took about 300 attempts for me to beat it, which is around twice the amount of deaths I had the entire playthrough. So I don't know, but at the same time, I did feel myself improving each and every attempt, at least until that last phase. That definitely needs a bit of rework in my opinion. And since the fight is super high paced and gorgeous to look at, it didn't feel too exhausting to fight this boss over and over again. And I was genuinely proud of myself for overcoming this insane obstacle. But after this, there's only 4 bosses left, who are also all huge obstacles. The Devourer dropped a material called Cosmolite Bars, and the Infernum devs knew that most people wouldn't want to fight it again, which is why they made the Devourer drop a lot more bars than necessary, and I definitely didn't exploit that later. The dog also dropped me a melee weapon called Excelsus, and I used that to shred through a solar eclipse because after beating the dog, enemies in the solar eclipse, pumpkin moon, and frost moon start dropping new materials, which can be combined and turned into the Ascendant Spirit Essence. But for now, using the Cosmolite and Dark Sun fragments I got, I was able to make a lot more weapons, but almost all of them ended up being irrelevant. Other than the Galaxia, which was the second last upgrade to the Biome Blade line. And now you didn't need to go to the other biomes to switch modes, since they come built in now, and all you have to do to switch through them is right click. I then started the Pumpkin Moon to get Nightmare Fuel. Then the Frost Moon to get endothermic energy. Once I had all 3, I was able to craft the Ascendant Spirit Essence, and using that, I upgraded pretty much all of my accessories, made a lot of new weapons, and also made God Slayer armor. And its set bonus gave me a really long dash. From the next batch of weapons, the only one I used was the Devil's Devastation, and I think it's pretty self-explanatory why. Then after farming Dark Mages for a while, I made the Gaze of Christamir, which spawned a sick dragon. Like, come on now. Then I used the Jungle Dragon Egg to spawn in Yaron, the Dragon of Rebirth. And the first thing I did was get off the damn dragon, because its horizontal acceleration was awful. The next thing I did was die. A lot. Yeah, this fight was super hard. Like I said, the last couple of bosses are insanely hard. But this fight in particular was hard because, like the Devourer, you have to constantly dash into Yaron in order to not take any damage. Bro, it straight up evaporated me. But unlike the Devourer, there's not really a pattern that you can really get used to. At least I wasn't able to find one. The only way I was able to figure out when to dash was to listen to the audio cues, since Yaron always makes a sound before dashing. There was also this part in the fight where Yaron started glowing and leaving behind flames every time it dashed. Then, after a ton of attempts, life came up and I didn't play for about 2 weeks because I didn't have a lot of time. So I lost motivation until one day I decided to stream it. Yup, you heard that right. I streamed myself playing Infernum. Nowadays I randomly stream all sorts of stuff, not just Terraria. So if you want to see me record my playthroughs, be sure to hit that teensy bell you see right there. Man, it's more... There's a lot of pattern recognition, you know?
The damage is pretty good, but like it's killing my PC. Where did that go? Heal. I just gotta last for like 2 more seconds. I'm dead. Oh no, we got it. Then at one point, I was able to get Yaron down to 50%, and it started a new phase. Second phase. I'm not. My health is too low for this phase. I'm dead. This phase is super hard. In which it was a lot more aggressive, created fire tornadoes, and shot a lot more fireballs. Oh, where's he at? Oh no, that's bad. This is a failed attempt. After more deaths, I decided to take out all the sky islands since they were constricting me a lot and kept blocking me when I flied. Oh, I've been muted this whole time. Oh, what happened? Oops. Then after more attempts... Oh shit, that was a bad attempt. No, I got it, bro. It's not... I got it. Just try to believe I can beat him as... Chat kept telling me to switch classes, so I switched to the mage class. I made silver armor and also mage weapons. So this does... Oh, that's pretty good. And all of them were good. But the event horizon was on a whole nother level, since it creates these homing stars all around you and does so much damage. Damage this does though. 27,000? 32,000? How am I still alive? How am I still alive? The reason I survived that long was because of the silver armor set bonus, which revives you once you hit 1 HP. 78,000 damage, bro. Oh my god. Bro, why am I doing so... Bro, with this class? I'm not even paying attention. I'm reading the comments and I'm like... This... Mage is broken, man. Mage is broken. Don't worry, I got it. Oh. Ah. I messed up my dot. I gotta teleport. No, I don't got it. No! If I remember correctly, at 10%, he has like a special attack. Yeah, there we go. There it is. Yeah, there we go. That's the attack that killed... No, please. Oh, I healed. Okay. I did it. No, I didn't do it. What is this? Oh no. No, please. Why isn't he taking any damage? 1%. Why did I feel the need to dash? Bro, no! The stupid planetoid. I can't dash quick enough to dodge this. I can't. Okay, I'm dead. I don't think I'm gonna win this. Oh no, I got stuck. Oh, thank God. No! Not again. Not again. Damn it, bro. I was saving my Silva revive for this attack. I hate this game. I hate this game. I hate this game. I hate this game. Okay. I hate this attack because the dashes aren't quick enough. My dashes aren't quick enough. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? My dashes aren't quick enough. Then on one attempt, this happened. Bro, $5? Alright, bro, you better pay me up. You better pay up. I'm about to destroy this guy. Okay, now $5, bro. I gotta get logged in. About to bankrupt this man. I don't get it. I actually don't get what to do because my dashes aren't as fast as his attacks. Okay, that was just stupid of me. Oh, thank God. My blurring potion. It worked. No, no, please. Please, I'm begging you. I'm begging you. I'm begging. I'm begging you. Oh, is that it? Is that it? I need that. No, give me that $5. Give me that $5 right now. As soon as that chat message popped up, I started seeing dollar signs. Yeah, what can I say? $5 is $5. Yaron dropped me a material called Yaron Soul Fragments and a melee weapon called Dragon Rage, which will be important soon. And now that I had beaten Yaron, I was able to use the Murasama, which was not only a reference to an amazing game, but it was also true melee with a huge range. Then I went looking for Auric Ore. I can't even mind it, I forgot I need Yuli Bloom pickaxe. Oh, what the hell? Electrified moving hearts. Oh, I saw Mura's video on this. Apparently, like, once you get hit, it, like, knocks you back. Oh my God, man. Oh, bro. I'm stupid. Once I had enough, I headed home and combined it with a Yaron Soul Fragments to craft Auric Bars, and used those to make Auric Armor, which is a combination of the other post-Moonlord armors and has the set bonuses of all of them. Then I upgraded my health by using a Dragon Fruit, and made a bunch of weapons. It just shoots some stuff out. Dragon Rage spawns like these homing. This is really good. Okay, this is click while pressing. Oh, okay. Oh. Murasama, we already know what it is. It's pretty basic, but it does good damage. And the Helium Flash. Now I was ready, so I crafted the Auric Quantum Cooling Cell, which you can attach to the Draydon Station and use it to spawn the Exomex, one of the 2 final bosses, because both of the last bosses can be fought interchangeably. Wait, what? Pick 2, the first mech will be fought alone. When sufficiently, the second mech will be summoned. I guess this and this. There's no real point in me explaining the bosses because, first of all, I don't really know how to explain them. Second of all, they got reworked soon after. Oh, what the hell was that? Damn, this fight is hard. This fight is hard. This fight is hard. Oh.
This boss is just bullshit if I'm being honest. Also sorry about the bad quality. I had to use the stream footage because I lost the recording. I then made a weapon called Dragon Pow.
Dragon Pow.
Which was really good because it had a lot of range, but it did also kill my PC.
Whoa, that's really good.
I also made the Altar of the Cursed, which was used to spawn the other final boss called Supreme Calamitous.
Alright, let's see. I'm thinking Murasama would be good for this. Cool start. Oh, what the hell? Ooh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let me zoom out. Oh my god. Oh, I need to take it out. Oh, I'm melting him. I'm melting. Oh my god. Bro, these two bosses are insane. I think I'm gonna be hard stuck here for a while.
Then after a ton of pain, I decided to switch to the mage class, and I needed a weapon dropped by Yaron, but I didn't want to fight it again.
Oh really? It's 70 platinum? Alright bro, just kill me. I'll just buy his treasure bag. If it's 70, I can just buy it. It's 112, you lying piece of shit.
Which, to be honest, was kind of expensive. But I did realize that you could sell Cosmolite bars for a lot of money. And since one dog treasure bag drops around 1,000 Cosmolite, I was easily able to get stacks upon stacks of platinum.
I hit the cap.
And I bought a lot of Yaron treasure bags and was able to get Yaron's crystal, which was just like another last prism. I also crafted another weapon called the Void Vortex. And time for more attempts.
Traveling man, I hate this fight. I genuinely dislike this fight. No.
Let's go watch this shit, bro. Oh, no, round one. Oh,
Yeah, I don't know what the hell was happening there too. After all that, I didn't play Infernum again for a month. And in that time, not only did I get a new PC, but Infernum also got updated. And in that update, they reworked not only the Exomex, but also the adult Eidolon worm. And they turned it into a post-Yaron boss. So that means that we can fight it. And it drops some really good weapons that can help us fight the Exomex. I headed to the Abyss to spawn it. And
well, it definitely worked. Okay.
it's not taking any damage though. Why isn't it taking any damage? Why is it white? Is it supposed to be white? So apparently there's a new way to spawn the Eidolon worm. In the new Infernum, the Abyss was also reworked. So I had to create another world. And at the bottom of the new Abyss, I found the terminus wedged into a rock. And when I broke it,
You found the terminus. Did he eat that shit? Hold on, let me unequip it. Oh my, bro, what do I do? What the hell was that? How was I supposed to dodge that? How was I supposed to dodge? I don't fight it the way the developers intended. This, okay. How do I dodge that? Do I go in here? Oh, okay, I understand. I see. I'm dead. Uh-oh, bad idea. No! Oh, no. This circle. It's not working, get good. It's not working, get good. It didn't work, get good. After a while, I decided to fight Yaron again in the new world because apparently the Murasama was really good against the worm. So I tried fighting it. And well... Use cheat sheet? Nah, bro. We don't cheat like that. At least not on stream, okay? What do you mean true form? This thing? Is this what you meant? Yaron Replacendent Phoenix. Oh no. Oh shit. Okay. Oh no! I'm dead. 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 Tears of the Kingdom video coming soon. I say soon, but it's probably gonna be like 4 months. Nah, it's fine. We don't need Murasama, bro. We're just built like that. And then Get Good once again came in clutch and sent me a world in which he beat Yaron. Hey, we can use Murasama now. Thank you, Get Good. Everybody thank Get Good. Then... Everybody, we're gonna destroy Get Good first, and then we're gonna go back and play Infernum. What? Again, bro. Best of three. Come on, Giga, what you got? Let's go. Best of three. Last round. What? No. Guys, just so you know, I wasn't paying attention because I was streaming and reading chat. I'm not a sore loser. I'm just saying. Then on one attempt, I got it down to half health, and it started its new phase. Oh, what the hell? Oh shit. How do I attack it? What is that thing, bro? What is that set? Is that the Terminus? Oh, it is. Oh, that's cool. Nice. Wait, I did it. I think I did it. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, I didn't even realize. What the hell? Oh, what? Oh, that was okay. I didn't even realize. And yeah, I eventually beat it. To be honest, I didn't even realize I beat it because that attempt, I was just logged in. But anyways, like I mentioned before, the worm drops new Infernum exclusive weapons to help you with the last 2 bosses. The Eye of Madness created these tentacles that targeted all nearby enemies. And the Illusioner's Reverie created like copies of the player to target nearby enemies. And both of these were magic weapons and did some insane damage. With my new mage gear, I was prepared and ready to beat the Exomex. Let's go. I'm hyped. I'm ready, bro. I'm so happy. Like, I took down the Eidolon worm. I can take these guys. Oh my god, what the hell was that? What? Okay, that's... Okay, I got them low enough. Oh, I'm starting to get better, though. At this point. Yeah, the Dragon Rage is still really good against Thanatos, but
I'm just bad.
With each attempt, I was starting to get closer and closer at beating the mechs.
I got it. 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 Oh. No. Okay, okay. No!
And on one attempt, I accidentally used the Eye of Madness on Thanatos and realized that it absolutely shreds it.
Oh, damn. This does a lot of damage. Whoa. Oh, okay. Oh, bro, this Eye of Madness. Oh my god. That's like... I'm melting it. I'm melting. I think I might... Oh, shut up, bro. He is getting melted. I'm about to take it down. Oh, I beat it. That's one exomech down, bro. Oh, holy shit. Okay. Okay. Nah, that's like, that's crucial, bro. That's important. That's really important. So I was able to take down my first exomech. I was able to consistently take down Thanatos, and I just had to learn the patterns to beat the other two. I'm starting to get really good at this. Okay, yeah, it's just attempts at this point, I guess. It's gotta focus. And where they... Oh my god. Is he all the way? Oh, I'm out of flight time. God damn it. Okay, I guess I lived, but oh, I don't know how I survived that, honestly. Probably not gonna survive much longer though because of my health. Yep. Oh, why does he have swords? Is he... Oh, why is he shooting? Oh my god. Oh my god, what is this attack? What? Okay, that was just confusing. Okay. The Eye of Madness is pretty good against Ares too, now that I think about it. Yeah, easily able to get him down to 50%. Oh shit, where did that come from? Oh my god, that was so close. Oh lord, oh that was close. Okay, 50. Alright, Thanatos, easy, just melt this guy easily. Okay, gotta set up. Whoa. That was close. Oh, it hit me. Damn it. Okay. I think I'm about to take Ares down. I think I'm about to take both of them down. Get them low. If I get them down low enough, then the next phase I can just easily take them down. 2%. Okay, yeah, easy. Oh my god. It's over. It's done. Wait, what? They're regenerating? Whoa. Okay, that's just unfair. That's oh my god. Shut up. Focus. What is that? Oh, bro. Oh my god. Please. No. Oh my. Oh. No way. Please. Oh. Wait, what? Wait, they had health left. What? How? They had health left though. What? So yeah, Yeah, boy, I was able to take down the second last boss. But as excited as I was, I received some bad news and realized that in the new update, the Exomax had been nerfed. So, now we just have Supreme Calamitous left. And to be honest, at this point, I was really tired and just wanted to end the mod. The Exomax dropped me a mount called the Exotier, which gave me infinite flight and was very good for precise movements. It's usually amazing in the fight against Supreme Calamitous, but it was not good, and you'll see why. I also got an accessory called Draydon's Heart, which gave you nanomachines and took away your damage from adrenaline. But instead of damage, now when your adrenaline gets filled up, you get healed for a lot of health. And this accessory is amazing. Finally, I got a material called Exoprisms, which I used to make a Draydon Forge, the final crafting station, and also turned the prisms into another material called Miracle Matter, and using those I made Exo weapons. The Exoblade was a melee weapon with a cool swinging animation and homing projectiles, but when you right clicked, you also dashed into enemies. The Subsuming Vortex was a magic weapon which shot homing vortexes when left clicking, and when you hold right click, you create like a huge vortex at your cursor that shoots smaller ones while you hold it and does a ton of damage when you let go. And with that, it was time to try attempts at the worst Infernum boss, in my opinion. After some attempts, I realized that I couldn't use the Exotier in the fight because I guess Infernum turned it off to maximize pain.
What the hell? You can't use the damn... this mount? Bro, that's not fair.
Then, at one point, I was able to get it down low enough for Calamitous to spawn her brothers, and I got jumped by both of them. Once I took down the brothers, Calamitus's attacks became even harder, and she started shooting lasers. Why?
Why the hell does every boss have to shoot lasers? I hate laser attacks. I hate them. I hate them so much. I hate them. Okay, oh, what the hell is happening? I'm so confused. Oh, that was close. What? Again? No. Okay, this time I got it. Okay. Oh, I got hit. Why? What's happening? I swear to God, if it's another laser attack. Oh my God, it is. Why? I don't get it. I don't know what to do. What the hell? That's so fast. Then, on one attempt, I beat her. Oh my God. 9%, 8%. Let's go. The stupid hand. Okay. I don't think... does the hand even do... Oh, it doesn't do damage. Wait, does it do damage? Or is it the projectiles? Oh, it does do damage. Why did I just realize this? Okay. Well, anyways. 1%! Okay, this time.
Oh shit. Oh, she shoots projectile. Okay. They home. Oh my god. What the what? I don't. Bro, what the hell? Oh, go. Oh, okay.
Thought you were gonna do damage to that shit. Oh my god.
So yeah, I took down the last boss. Let's go. I'm done. I'm done with this mod. I can finally see the sun. Well, once I finish editing this video, I can. Supreme Calamitous dropped me a material called Ashes of Annihilation, which could be combined with exoprisms to craft shadow spec bars, and those could be used to craft a new armor set called Demon Shade Armor. And also endgame weapons. Wait, actually, there's still the boss rush left. And I definitely didn't turn on God mode. Come on, you guys get it. I was so tired at this point. I just want to finish this mod. I don't even, I'm just butchering all of them. I don't even care. I don't even care. I want to finish. I want to go to sleep. I want to go sleep. Oh my god, look guys, I definitely beat all the bosses. Well, anyways, once I beat the boss rush, I got a rock. And a chalice of Infernum. Nice. Yeah, so that's Infernum. To be honest, I really enjoyed this mod up until around Poltergeist. After that, it was just a downward spiral because the bosses just started to get super annoying. There's the tier list for all the bosses. My total deaths in this playthrough were 680-ish. If you round up 680, you get 700, and if you round up 700, it's 1,000. So you know what? It's not clickbait. It's not. That wasn't a lie. It was just masterful marketing on my part. And yeah, next video should be up a week or two after I post this one. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. I don't really know what else to say. I guess I'm gonna be working on non-Terraria videos a lot and streaming a lot, so be sure to join those. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day.